Greetings and salutations. Once again, we're doing some solo ranked. This time, I have fresh pressed apple cider, which you can't really see because NVIDIA... For some reason, NVIDIA thinks it's a phantom. You can see the coffee cup, but not the clear glass of cider. Freshly pressed apple cider. You can't beat it. And it's awesome stuff. I need assists. So that means I gotta play somebody who's kind of a support. So I'll run around and do my little Sableye thing, which I normally do. I don't mind playing support. Some supports are amazing, like Clefable. Really good support. Really, really good support. I'm also going to be doing a couple of Diablo 2 videos, so whichever one I put up first, I'm thinking I want to put the Diablo 2 video up first, and then I'll do this one tomorrow. Or no, the Diablo 2 video, I'll probably put up 2 of them, and then I'll probably put up this one the day after tomorrow, so Tuesday. And then on Friday, I'm going to be doing Black Ops 6. I'm going to be doing the storyline. I am going to make videos with the storyline, and I'm going to try, if applicable, to do the storyline in Black Ops 6 on the hardest difficulty with pistols only. That's what I want to do. We're hoping. Whether or not it actually works out, we don't know. Please tell me somebody's going mid. Okay, good. Okay, then I'll go bottom. No worries. No worries at all. Stole it. I'm stealing all their points, so they can't do anything. Team, you're supposed to, finish that off. Nope. Pretty sure the team just fed on that one. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna have to sit here and skulk around like normal. Yeah, it's not going well. The only way that we're gonna win this is if Dragonite comes back and carries, which is not looking good. I should have gone for a knockoff instead of a Shadow Sneak. I love Confuse Ray, though. Confuse Ray is a great ability. We just need someone to be able to pick up the pieces here. Yeah, they're pushing top, too, so... We're definitely on the back foot. Not good. It's not good that we're on the back foot that hard. You don't ever want to be that far behind. I'm just trying to prevent the score. That's all I'm trying to do. I mean, Sableye doesn't do enough damage to really get a score, or, you know, like to KO units, whatever. It's kind of not his thing. I mean, I suppose you could effectively get KOs with him, but I'm gonna try to sneak over here and get a score. And it's not looking good for the people top. Yeah, we're getting absolutely dominated right now. This is gonna be, basically, we're waiting for Dragonite to get a farm, and we're waiting for a group fight that we can actually win. Nope. Not today, dirtbag. That little bit of health from the Aeos cookie saved me. See if I can go... Ooh, somebody there. He's gonna try to score top. Told you. Yeah, I know what they're doing. I know their plots. They're plotting and scheming. Yeah, you guys just got pincered on the bottom there. That's not good at all. Don't worry. Well, he's going back portal. Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray's great. Why are you not stopping? You fool. It's like, why did they not try to stop him from being there? Okay, you guys do that. I'm gonna go score bottom. This isn't really gonna help. They've only got 26 seconds left. If I can jam this one in, that'll open up the Dragonite to jam in a 45er. There. Oop. Nope, we don't want that. Definitely get out of that. I tried to get him out of there. Yeah, see? I'm not meant to do damage. Yep, that's the game. That was the game right there. That fast. I mean, like I said, it was heavily reliant on the Dragonite. And the Dragonite just didn't do it. I mean, I was not expecting to win that one at all. I mean, it was pretty well lost at the lane phase. Like, you can see it. Like, it's one of those things that you can really, you can see as it's unfolding in front of you. Like, you could take a look at, you know, the things playing out in front of you and say, well, yep, I know that this one's not going to be any good because reasons. You essentially have three phases, right? And the 3 phases are lane phase, score phase, and then Rayquaza, so boss phase. Essentially. If you win the lane phase, you can pretty much dominate the scoring phase. There are certain Pokemon like Dragonite that don't really come to life until they're Dragonite, at which point they become very powerful and can really sway the tide of a battle. The problem is getting them there. If you don't get them to Dragonite, and you can't help them get to Dragonite, then you're pretty much locked into this losing fight until you can pull off getting the team fight phase, which is also in the scoring phase, is when you're doing a lot of the heavy scoring on the deeper goals. You need to team fight before you can really get there. Some people can sneak in and, you know, get a score here and there, but it's rare. If you win the lane phase but lose the team fight score phase in that area, you're pretty much done. You'd have to do like a last ditch Rayquaza in order to pull back the game back to you. You win the first 2 phases, you're pretty much winning the third. So, like, if you can dominate the lane phase and then dominate the team fight / scoring phase, it's pretty much a shoo-in that you're going to dominate the Rayquaza phase. Because you've already put the opposing team on their back foot, and they have to try to make up the difference. Now, there are people that do manage to form a comeback and beat people in the Rayquaza phase. Like, they will finish off the Rayquaza, and sure enough, they score on you, and they only usually win by like 10 or 12 points in that case. Because they're scoring 100s, and you've already had them on their back foot through the entire game, so they're pretty much playing catch-up. Outside of that, there's very few people that can actually pull it off, and it really has to be like a concentrated team effort. Now, I play Mr. Mime a little different than other people. You've probably seen my one Mr. Mime game on here before, but let me tell you right now, I'm a little bit different with Mr. Mime. I'm not your typical Mr. Mime player, and I think it's great. I'm not your typical player in this game anyway. I mean, just take a look at Greedent. I love to play Greedent. He's better than people let on. He really is good. But you gotta know what you're doing. We come up here and we play some interference and let him get the other kills. I will not allow them to have that. There. Prevent that from happening. And then grab Psychic. Don't just leave that there. What are you doing? And he's dead. See what I mean? You jump on that. They're there, you jump on it. They never expect that from a Mr. Mime. They expect more conservative play. And it's like, okay, you can expect the conservative play all you want. Nope. Not today, dirtbag. I don't know why the Garchomp's going up top. I really don't. That's puzzling to me. Really? That Altaria just popped me off there. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna bully him. Why not? There we go. See? That's all you have to do. It's that simple. Yeah, he's totally dead. Now see, I run the other, I run a really nice, setup where my special attack damage, I should have said, lower the opponent's healing, which is really helpful. That's not going to help you, buddy. Yeah, I tried to tell you. One good Unite move deserves another. You Unite move on me, I Unite move you back. Simple as that. Problem with going on a Garchomp like this is he likes to dive in, and then he runs out of range. Lovely. Now I'm gonna link to this until I get healed. Saves me time. There we go. Mr. Mime is such a bully. He is such a bully. A really good Mr. Mime player can just, you know, kind of, not really what's the word I'm looking for? Exude his will. That's the word I'm looking for. Exude. He can just kind of, like, will himself to be more powerful in the lane and more powerful everywhere than anyone else. If he so decides to be. He's got that presence. He imposes, that's the word I was looking for. He imposes his will upon the opponent. His opponent just, I don't know what you're thinking, dude, but it ain't gonna work. What are you doing? Run. Dude, just run. Now see, this is where you just dominate on all phases of the game right there. You just... you make your will known to everybody, and you just control the game from start to finish. And they won no phases of the game. We controlled the lane, we controlled the team fights and the tempo of the team fights. We controlled the Rayquaza fight at the end. They really, oops, sorry about bumping that. They really don't have much of an option left. And that's the whole point of being a good Mr. Mime player. And you're not gonna win this fight, lady. Thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Got him. I didn't die the entire game. That's just Mr. Mime right there. In a nutshell. You just get in there, you impose your will upon the opponent, and just dunk on him. Just like that. Second highest damage. That's Mr. Mime. You get in, you shove him around. Show him who's boss. It's exactly how it goes. Not all supports are like that. I mean, you have like Wigglytuff, who's, albeit that Wigglytuff is a solid support, Wigglytuff is more about solo pushing people around, whereas Mr. Mime is kind of like, you have to push people around, but you're doing it in such a way that I can't really say that it's like overt pushing them around. It's more like your presence in the lane is off-putting for the opponent. The key difference there is like Wigglytuff is more, she's going to do rollout, get up in your face, and push you. Whereas Mr. Mime's just like, he's in the lane, and you kind of look at him and go, I don't really want him in the lane. So like, as a player, as an opposing player, you really don't want him like in the lane, solely because that puts a lot of pressure on just the whole team, on the 2 people or so that are there. Oh yeah, I could play as a Cinderace. That's not an issue. That'll be in a different game. But yeah, like, you can really put yourself out there and push them around. I'm trying to think of the best way to make the analogy here. And about the only way I can make that analogy is, if you've ever watched football, and I don't mean soccer football, I mean like professional NFL football or college football, like American football. Being Mr. Mime is like being one of the offensive linemen. You are physically, like, there, trying to not so much physically push them out of the way, but you're there trying to impose your position on the opponent. And with that being the case, you can often make them take a step back. You can make them not really... That's a limited license box. That's rental hollowware. So these are all dumpster. Okay. Good to know. You can kind of like impose your will upon the enemy side and push them back in that regard. You're not physically pushing them back, right? You're just imposing. Whereas if you were to play as like Wigglytuff, you are kind of like a defensive tackle, physically pushing your way in to try to get at people. That's the 2 differences in support. Then you have things like Clefable, which is just, well, Clefable being Clefable. Goes around, you know, being a cheerleader, giving people health, and it's almost like being, you know, playing Clefables is a lot like being a water boy on a team. But, nevertheless, I hope you like this video. It's just me playing some support, doing some of the Darkrai holiday thing, and I'm going to do more of it off camera, and I haven't done that yet. I was going to do that the other day, but I'm going to continue doing it after I record the Diablo videos. I think I'm going to put the Diablo videos up first. But, be that as it is, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I had fun. Even though I lost his Sableye, I still had fun. Look forward to the Black Ops 6 storyline, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be on the hardest difficulty, pistols only, and that's if they allow pistols in every map. If they allow pistols in every match, going through the story of Black Ops, I'm going to do it with just pistols on the hardest difficulty. So tune in for that. But I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.